As the sun beat upon my reflection, I gazed across the aquamarine river and saw my well-earned reward. And then it hit me. I couldn't swim. Hey everybody, it's GoJet.
And I was Trusty Psychic, and that sounded real stupid.
Actually, on the contrary, Link can swim, and therefore he earns his reward of the fire arrow.
Think why do we need it? We do need it!
Yeah, we do need it. It is required for the game. And so no more needing to sharpshoot the arrows through the fire. Yes, we do.
Did I save?
I hope you did. Yeah, as you can see, it's brown. The sky is brown on that title
turns
screen.
Purple.
Alright, okay. So, now that we're done the water temple, we are going to...
Temple of Mother.
Temple of Mother, what? Okay.
Time is the mother of all life.
You're getting all poetic on me here. What are you doing? Alright. So, an update. We already updated the brawl situation. Now to update on you on the computer situation. As you know, my computer broke down about probably 2 weeks by now. And I finally ordered the computer parts, as I did 1 week ago. And after 3 days of business days, they arrived. So it was actually pretty fast.
Oh, and one more note, we haven't got our soundtrack CD.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't expect it because we live in Canada. It probably takes a bit longer.
Customs.
Yeah. What?
Customs. Border customs, they check your stuff, all that crap.
Okay. Wow, it looks pretty on the camera. Alright, anyway.
Looks pretty great.
Yeah, so I'll be building my computer tomorrow, and hopefully it turns out okay.
Hopefully or today.
No. Hopefully I didn't. No.
When you see this video today.
Oh, well, yeah.
Or yesterday.
Okay, you can stop talking now.
Or I can stop talking.
Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully I don't get any DOA parts, which is dead on arrival. Hopefully they all work out fine. Hopefully everything's compatible and I chose my parts right. I also need to buy a monitor later, but that's for later. Yeah, that's the only part I need. And here's this cutscene.
Oh, and one more thing, you have to enter through this gate to activate the cutscene. If you don't enter through this gate, like through Goron or anywhere, it's just raining in Kakariko Village. This cutscene does not occur. Nor do you learn this song.
The beautiful song.
Which some people were expecting for.
Through the smoke, we see Sheik. The
on a note,
Sheik.
we're not going to go to the bottom of the well.
On a note.
We're not going to the bottom of the well.
Wow, her eyes are red. Ah, boom!
For a matter of fact, the bottom of the well is actually quite difficult.
Okay. It magically starts raining for some reason.
Because of first-person perspective. That's a tornado, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
Link all being heroic and trying to save this masculine man. And what's that?
You actually can't see it.
Hey, why are you using your master sword?
Yeah, screw this. We already ruined the rules. Link already pulled out his master sword, and we're supposed to be doing Broken Giant Sniper on. And
a Redad. It's an invisible Redad.
I don't think so.
Redads move quite quickly in this game.
Yeah, right.
Imagine they made Skyward Sword where Redads move as fast as... What's a fast enemy? Darknuts.
Darknuts aren't that fast.
The second phase.
So and then Link wakes up.
No, the second phase.
It's actually still not that fast. Looks like you're coming around. And Sheik's theme again. Terrible thing has happened. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village, with the force of the evil, blah blah blah. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple.
Yep. Shadow Temple is the worst
and
temple
here
ever.
is the next melody we will be learning.
Fail.
Come on.
Here it goes.
7 a.m. waking up.
We so excited.
Dude, stop saying we so much. That's getting so annoying.
We on the way. And we learned it. I don't know what caused that misplay. I think it's a button, but I don't know if that plays a song.
Okay. Yeah. So we've learned the Nocturne of Shadow. There you go.
And Sheik talking about the
Dagonauts! Okay.
Sheik is talking about the Shadow Temple, and that is our next destination, apparently.
Do 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 do. Alright. Actually, Nocturne of Shadow is probably my. I don't know. You like the Nocturne of Shadow? I think my favorite is definitely the Serenade of Water.
No, Song of Healing.
No, well, yeah, but that's in Majora's Mask. I love Song of Healing. It's very peaceful.
Oh, one thing. My hero never played Majora's Mask.
Yep, I never played Majora's Mask. I really don't have much of an interest for it. I played this game, finished all the way to Ganon's Tower, but I never actually completed it. So
why?
Because I just didn't have the willpower. I got bored of it, I guess.
And you know how we're not getting the Lens of Truth in the bottom of the well?
Yeah.
That's why we're coming here very bright and early.
Yeah, this is really bright and early when it's raining outside and stuff just happened that shouldn't have happened.
And let's go in the basement of this scary temple.
You know, the tracks at the side, yeah, those tracks right there, you see those? Those remind me of Spider Ball tracks.
Yeah, he loves Metroid Prime.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 3.
And he said it sucked before. I was forcing him to play for so long.
Yeah, before I really didn't take an interest in the Metroid series, because I played the first one and it made me so mad, so, yeah, I just really didn't like it. But...
Okay, here, I'm gonna try to see if it works like the same every single time, but here's gonna be lots of deaths, because this is just a guess and check.
Yeah, because we don't have the Lens of Truth, usually you would use it here to see which one is the real one, but since we don't have the Lens of Truth, we're not doing a run like that. We are going to just have to guess, and each time you get it wrong, as you can see, we fall into the pit, and we lose 2 hearts of damage. I mean, we lose 2 hearts.
And each time you restart, well, the skull changes.
Yeah, it's randomized.
At least I think it changes.
So we could be getting a lot of phony deaths here. Well, there's a heart there, but that won't help much because we only have 2 hearts anyway, and we're gonna die on the next one. So.
Anyone can clarify that if it changes every single time, but I think they do. Pretty sure they do.
And the music in here is very creepy. And you're dead. Alright. Well, at least
expected.
Yeah.
Expected. It's so unnecessary. He just stands up and he just falls.
Yeah.
And nothing even hits him.
No! Mag. There you go.
Well, another death is so unnecessary.
It's very necessary. So as you can see, not having the Lens of Truth is going to be quite a pain in the butt. Also here and also later on, as you will see.
I'm gonna say, normally when you do this puzzle in the original quest, you'll have the hover boots, so you can just hover over it so you won't fall into the pit. But
we don't have that.
I think they. I'm gonna check. I'm not sure if they change it every single time or something. But I'm gonna just do the same combination because I find those 2 most likely.
Oh, there you go. You got it. Wow, that was actually surprisingly fast.
And you know how we collected the light arrows? Time to use them.
You mean fire arrows, buddy.
Fire.
You said light arrows. Alright, so here you go. Showing off our new item here.
What?
Good job. Clearly my my sidekick can't do anything right here. Alright, there you go. So I'm excited for my new computer. I bought a quad-core processor, which I've never had before.
Because that was back then.
Yeah, I had only dual before, so now, and I'm also gonna have Windows 7, which I haven't had yet. I only had Windows Vista on my last laptop, and it sucked. Kept freezing and everything. It was terrible.
In this room, if you finish it, you get a compass.
Which we don't want. And the Gyptos is getting surprisingly close here.
Is it a compass? I'm gonna check just to make sure.
Wow.
I'm dead. Dead. Expected. Yeah.
And he humped us to death.
No! Gyptos? I'm not that. I don't feel that good with them.
You saved?
Of course I saved. Why wouldn't I? I'm gonna be dying lots. I'm not sure if we actually really need anything in that room, but it might actually be a small key.
You know, you could have practiced before, but whatever.
My practice file in the Shadow Temple right now.
So let's see, what else is there to talk about? I've kind of ran out of topics here for some reason.
Well, let's talk about the game.
I lost the game. Oh, what is this? What? Da-da-da-dee-da.
Grim Reapers.
Never knew there was more than one, but okay. Oh, you got hit, dude. Ba-dee-da-dee-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Come on. I'm scared of pits. I'm scared of pits.
I'm scared of armpits.
I'm scared of pits.
Oh, this is a funny story. So, okay, so, in elementary school, we had this thing where we had to run after lunch. We had to run. It was called the Kilometer Club. KM Club. Yeah, I know. And
wait, what's that? What's that? That is not the hover boots. Or my recollection.
Your recollection. Yeah, but anyways, so we had the KM Club and we had to do it. Whoa. And we did it. And after, it was like 15-minute run, and you had to like get as many. There were like laps. With each lap, you got a popsicle stick. So,
oh, right here. Invisible chest right here.
Oh. Yeah, but then...
Got another stuff.
But anyway, so yeah, we did this KM Club. So one day, after my sidekick finished it, and I was already... We were all done. He said, man, my armpit juice really smells. I was just like, armpit juice? Like, what the heck? You couldn't say sweat, you had to say armpit juice.
That became a signature word.
Yeah. He always says it's like armpit juice. It just sounds so funny. Armpit juice.
Wait, why did the thing close?
Because armpit juice makes it sound like you can drink it, and if when you think about that, it's just gross. Armpit juice. What were you thinking?
I was thinking armpit juice.
Armpit juice.
What else was it? Wait, what? Wait.
That was a bunch of hearts for one Skulltula.
Isn't the door supposed to open? There's a switch in here, isn't there?
What?
Oh, you have to kill everything in the room?
Oh.
Oh. Okay, that solves it. Let's see. Now we go out here, and we return back here. And you know that room I died in? Yes, there's a key in there.
Okay.
Pretty sure there is. If there's not, I'll poop my pants. Not literally. Oh, and if you thought this room was hard, there's a room where 4 redeads, which you actually have to do. 5.
Yeah, 5 redeads in the bottom of the well. Have fun with that.
Oh yeah, the 5 redeads to get the Lens of Truth, which we're not getting, so good thing I don't have to do that. But there's a very narrow room in the Shadow Temple where there's quite a lot of redeads. 4, I believe.
You'll see it.
That's not until later.
This commentary is surprisingly boring.
Because this is a Shadow Temple and it's shadowy.
That means it's supposed to be boring? What the...
Well, I don't know, but the Shadow Temple is really not visually appealing.
It's not. Yeah, dank dark places like this is really, like, it sets a good atmosphere, I guess. Like, it makes you scared, but it's, I don't know.
Oh yeah, when I first did this, I didn't have Lens of Truth, and I was really scared out of this room. Like, really scared. This area, it's like, what is going on here?
Okay. Here's gather.
And here, you get a dungeon map. You have to fight, I believe, a couple redeads or something. Ooh,
fail.
Wait. Wait, what? Is it this one or is it this one?
You know it's a scary game? Metroid Other M.
Yeah, right.
It was a scary game.
Not at all.
Yeah, it was. Like when you were, you know that place when you were sneaking... I mean, like when they put you in those first person over-the-shoulder Samus shots, you know those?
Those are disgusting.
No, they're not disgusting. They're scary because you don't know what's gonna come up next. The best scene in that game was definitely the one where Adam Malkovich dies. Everyone knows that Adam dies. Calm
okay,
down.
why am I stuck in this? Well... this is not good.
2 minutes of failure later.
Since we're nearing 15 minutes, I think we should just cut off here.
That was a terrible excuse to end the video, just because you're stuck. Oh well, whatever.
Just wait. I'll figure it out. Okay, I got it. This one.
Yo, I total failure. Nope.
What? Okay, maybe we should just end it off here and I'll figure out what to do.
Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to stop being idiots and figure this puzzle out. So, see you next flight!
Wee. Oh.
What?